Hello everyone, my name is Kaylee Story and my group members are Brittany Kennan and Jesse Graham, and for our project we decided to review the article called Using Social Stories to Increase Positive Behaviors for Children with Autism Spectrum Disorders by Vicki G. Spencer, Cynthia G. Simpson, and Sharon A. Lynch. The intervention that was really described in our article was social stories. And social stories are short and straightforward narratives that are written from the child's perspective to express their social situation. These stories describe social situations and throughout context and visuals provide explicit instruction on how a positive and appropriate response should be conducted to those interactions. Social stories are recommended for children with autism spectrum disorder due to their permanence, accommodations, specific needs, and modality. These stories maximize learning because social interference is removed, allowing for the child to focus solely on the people around them, what they're thinking, what they're doing. And during the day, a child is instructed to participate in various social activities, such as cleaning up, taking turns, greeting their friends, etc. And teachers are encouraged to write social stories that they can use to incorporate these everyday social activities. And social stories are a form of modification and accommodation that alters the teaching style to have the curriculum, or in this case, social interactions to be better absorbed by the students. The teacher can first define the primary behavior causing the problem and then write a social story promoting a positive behavior instead. Social stories have specific format that constitutes about 5 to 10 sentences, describing the social skill that needs to be addressed with the individual student and the class overall. Things that need to be included for each of these tasks are to describe the positive behavior and appropriate response to the description of others' viewpoints and reactions to the situation. An optional sentence can be included to display a commonly shared value or opinion as well, which will also help the student better connect with the teacher overall. It has been recommended that social stories are presented in a predictable format and are more than just a list of instructions to the student. It's proven that they won't respond well to that. The story should also emphasize description over direction, while also focusing on appropriate behaviors surrounding sufficient social and environmental cues. 2 advantages of social stories are that they are versatile and highly effective. Social stories can be handwritten, typed, put on a PowerPoint, used with clip art, and so many more. Since there are various options to promote a social story, this allows the student to receive information in a way that is best tailored to them. If a teacher knows that a student responds best with PowerPoints and pictures, the teacher can develop a social story on a PowerPoint to best reach that student, which is awesome. Social stories are highly effective in implementing positive social behavior. And some students need to read each story multiple times a day. That's fine. But they are still statistically proven to increase a child's response to social situations and cues. Just like there are advantages, there are also disadvantages as well, being a time gap that it can potentially be a hassle to a teacher, as well as a potential inability to meet a specific student's needs. A social story's time frame to resonate with a student ranges from 1 hour, 1 day, weeks, months, and a teacher might not have enough time to preach on a specific topic for that long, thus losing potential traction with the student consistently. A social story also has the potential to not gain the interest of a student at all, thus being an overall failed behavior attempt. Overall, social stories are proven to help a student understand social cues and behaviors that they need to respond to in social situations. What do you think of social stories? Are you going to use it as a future educator? Let us know what you think, and thank you for listening. Have a great one.